Pow, and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. My name is Dan W. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. Today we are back with another Marvel Legends review, and in front of me we have the Hydra 2-pack. Hail Hydra! As you can see, it's an exclusive sticker there, as it is a Toys R Us exclusive over in the US and probably Canada. Definitely not the UK. The UK never get Toys R Us exclusives. I don't know why. It's so frustrating, but if it wasn't for friends in the community, then I would never get hold of these. So thank you, Rolando, over in California, for getting hold of a couple of these for me. So yeah, definitely wanted to build out the ranks in my Hydra army, as I managed to get a couple from the last wave, but definitely like the look of this box, as we get plenty of accessories. We get this Enforcer and a couple of interchangeable heads as well. I like and dislike some of it, but we'll get into that as we go through it. But as we always do, let's have a look at the box, and then I'll pull the figure out, do some comparisons and all of that goodness. So the Hydra logo on the front, which I really like, to be fair, and we got the Hydra Enforcer and then the Hydra Soldier here. On the side we get a picture of the Hydra Goon. You probably can't see because my camera's too close. On the back we get the promo picture that we've seen plenty of, a little bio that reads, "Driven by rage, these advanced Hydra soldiers are prone to clash with anyone in their paths." On the other side we get a Hydra Brute, but it's definitely not the guy we got in the box. It looks completely different, but still, that is what we get. So yeah, without further ado, let's open this box up and let's check out all the accessories that we get. Pow, here they are out of the box. Now, before we get into the review, I just thought I'd quickly say that I'm trying something a little bit different on this new diorama background that I made. So let me know if you like it, or should I go back to reviewing on the plain white? Just trying to mix it up, but your feedback would be much appreciated. Do you like this idea, or should I go back to the plain white? Let me know in the comments. Back to the review. Hydra 2-pack. What do I think? Well, my first impressions is yes, I like it. It is what it is. I brought this 2-pack because I wanted some more Hydra soldiers, some army building possibilities for the shelf, for the collection, and that's exactly what I got. Yes, it's a bunch of reused pieces, repainted and whatnot. It's no new figures, but I wanted a second chance to get some of these Hydra soldiers, as they were not cheap on the second market. And an option for this more beefier Hydra soldier is pretty good as well. I think it's clever from Hasbro to give the community something that they wanted without it costing them lots of money with retooling and reissuing new figures. It's a nice way for Hasbro to give us something what we wanted for cheap. Even though the figures ain't cheap, you know what I mean. Hasbro, it costs them a lot of money to retool and redo things. So it's a clever way for them to repackage things they already have in a format that we were going to buy, because let's be honest, everyone's trying to get hold of these. I had a couple of these guys from the Winter Soldier wave, but I definitely wanted more, and now I can get some. So thank you, Hasbro. So plenty of options for the mix and match of the accessories, which I'll get into right now. But yeah, first impressions are I'm happy with what I got. So let's have a look at the Soldier first. So the Soldier is exactly the same as the previous one, just with a few minor paint differences. It is the Bucky Cap mold. If you don't know what the Bucky Cap mold is, then do you even collect? But yeah, Bucky Cap mold, it's nothing new, but I like the Hydra logo on the shoulder. I think the mask reveals more of the face, and yeah, it's just a clean figure. It is what it is. It's smart, it's a Hydra soldier. The paint job's decent enough. The yellows don't all match perfectly, as you can see that they've painted the yellow on top of the green there, and the rest of the yellow seems to be the plastic, but I can live with that. I can live with that. And we get plenty of options for customizing this guy on. This jacket, I don't know where this has come from. I know it's probably a reuse, but I can't think off the top of my head what figure this is a reuse from. So let me know in the comments, where does this jacket come from previously? But I did like that idea, so all our guys don't look different. The jacket pops off there, and then you can go over his arm. There you go, that's how he looks with the jacket. I did it off camera. I should probably do that always, because it always takes longer than I originally think. But yeah, decent enough, a different look, alternative look for the shelf. Why not? The harness can even come off on his belt with a little button there. I'm not going to do it because it'll be a pain in the ass to put back on. But yeah, you can even do that. Now, the one gripe I do have about this box. Yes, I said I was aware I was buying reuses, but these alternative heads do not make any sense, comic book or otherwise. It is basically obvious reuses of the shield soldier agent thing, and then the Udon Taskmaster head from the Red Onslaught wave. They just don't make any sense. I would have rather Hasbro give us some generic unmasked style heads, just civilian heads for our Hydra guys, because these just don't make any sense for me, and I probably will not be using these on my Hydra soldiers. I would have preferred some civilian unmasked heads like they sort of have with the Hydra Enforcer, which I'll show in a minute. But I'm not going to put these on the figure. Well, should I? Yeah, someone will probably want to see. There you go, shield head, a few paint blemishes, which ain't great, but I'm not going to be using this head anyway, so not bothered. And then the Udon Taskmaster head. There you go. Looks fine, but just doesn't make any sense. So again, not going to be using this in my collection. But yeah, just didn't make any sense to me. We do get some weapons that are specifically for the soldier, which are obviously the smaller weapons in the set. Now we get this generic shotgun, I suppose. There he is with his shotgun in one hand. As you can see, he does have trigger fingers. It would have been nice to have the gun painted with a bit more detail. Maybe those shotgun shells red and a bit of gold. But again, we know what Hasbro are like. But yeah, decent sized gun for the size of the figure. We also get this gun, which is an obvious reuse as I drop a piece of, I believe, it is what previously come with these guys. I could be wrong. Maybe it was Red Skull. I can't remember. But either way, we've seen this gun before. Oh no, it was Chameleon. There you go. We got this gun with the Chameleon figure, but it was all black. Now we get it with silver. And I do like the Hydra logo, the little skull octopus thing. So yeah, you get separate shells that come off. And again, I'm not going to take the gun off because you can see he can hold a gun very easily. But yeah, that's the second gun we get for this guy. So yeah, all the accessories for this guy: harness, jacket, 2 guns, 2 heads. There you go. That's your... Everything's rolling around. That is what you get for your Hydra soldier. Moving on. So here's the Hydra Enforcer. Now this was a sneaky tease in the Marvel display at San Diego Comic-Con, which I genuinely thought when I first seen the video it was just a custom that they put in there. But no, they surprised us and it was part of this Hydra 2-pack. And again, it's a clever way for them to give us a new figure without it costing them a bomb. But it is very obvious that we've got Captain Britain and Nuke sort of moulded into one with a different colour scheme. But again, you can hide him in the display very easily. It's just a bulky soldier. He gets the knife the same way Nuke does. Where did I put it? There I did. And it goes into the back of the jacket. Again, this jacket is the same one that come with Nuke. So you can remove that with the button there. I'll unclip it just so to show you. There you go. So you can remove it and you can have him without a jacket if you wanted. So yeah, knife goes there. He comes with 2 massive guns. Now again, we've seen both these guns before. Don't quote me off the top of my head where this one comes from. Someone tell me in the comments. I've definitely got one of these before. I believe maybe it was the actual SHIELD agent soldier guys. I can't remember. Maybe. This definitely comes with Drax and it's decent enough. It's massive, so he can hold it without it looking ridiculous. But it's like some sort of rocket launcher, grenade launcher thing. So yeah, we get 2 guns for this guy as well, which he can hold. He does have... No, he doesn't have trigger fingers. No, he don't. So you have to get your X-Acto knife out if you want to get some trigger fingers. I don't think Nuke come with trigger fingers either, so it's obviously just a straight repaint. What I do like about this one is that we get 2 unmasked heads that are different. Now, this one we've never seen before. I do think it's just a reuse of a different figure, but I don't know what the figure was. But it's, yeah, just a generic guy with a skinhead and a beard, both the same length. And then this guy seems to have had a scar, so he's got a weird depth perception because he's blind in one eye, and he's not happy about it. But both of these fit on the figure very easily, I assume. I'm saying that. I always say that, and then they never fit on easily. Now, there we go. So, there you go. I think I've seen a lot of people repainting that second eye and having it as an unmasked Eddie Brock head for your Venom figure. Here's the second head I was talking about. Again, this is probably how I'm going to display mine on the shelf, as it is a different look to any other head that I have on the shelf. I'm saying head too much. But yeah, decent figure. If you wanted a bulkier, some muscle in your Hydra squad, now you have it. So yeah, these are all the accessories that you get with this guy. Knife, jacket, 2 heads, 2 big chunky guns. So yeah, plenty of accessories to mix and match if you get a couple of these boxes. So yeah, they're looking pretty good together, to be fair. I've seen people buying lots of these boxes and having a massive Hydra army on the shelf. I don't need too many, but I did want a couple to fight the Avengers in some sort of diorama in the future. So let's do some quick comparisons and we'll call it a day. Here are some brothers from some different mothers. We have Captain Britain, the Hydra Enforcer and the Nuke. Obviously, this guy's an amalgamation of both of them. Same head, same body, there you go. So all exactly the same size if he got a haircut. But I'm guessing you can use these unmasked heads on both of these guys. But I think Captain Britain's blonde, so I don't think this will work. But you could definitely use maybe these heads on the Nuke body if you just want a generic soldier guy. So yeah. Here's two generic Marvel Legends from the shelf, Luke Cage, Daredevil. Luke Cage is about the same height as this guy. So here's a quick comparison with the new and old. You can tell in closer inspection that the yellow on this one is a little bit brighter than this guy. And then also, as I said, you can see a little bit more green on the nose of the mask. The reds are a tiny different colour shade as well. And then also on the shoulders, you can see you get the Hydra logo and no Hydra logo on this guy. This guy also seems a little bit loose, but that could be after, because he's a few years old now, and this one's straight out of the box. But yeah, they can sort of fit into your shelf seamlessly, let's be honest, Hydra guys. And lastly, here is the Hydra agent next to the Shield Soldier and also Beehive Man, aka the AIM Soldier. Let's hope in the future that we do get 2 packs of both of these guys. I can pretty much guarantee we're going to get a 2-pack with the AIM Soldier if this guy sells well, and then maybe down the line, as I said, some more Shield agents and maybe even some hand ninjas, especially after the popularity of those articulated icon ninjas. Surely the people at Hasbro are seeing the online community with all those pictures and whatnot. So maybe Hasbro will throw in some of their own hand ninjas in a 2-pack in the future, so you can add them to your Elektra's crew. But yeah, pal, so final thoughts. Yeah, perfect army build and bait, but they are what they are. If you want some Hydra soldiers, then this 2-pack is for you. I'll probably might get one more and then call it a day. But still, it's nice to have the option to build a Hydra army in 2017. So yeah, let me know in the comments, what do you think? Are you planning on getting any? If you have some, how many do you have? Who has the biggest Hydra soldier army? Let me know. But my name's been Dan W. Leave me a comment, press that like button if you want to, and I shall see you on the next one.